Hi, and welcome to Reading with Ms. Momo. I'm so glad you could join me today. School is starting back, and today's book is one that one of my teacher friends invited me to read and asked me to read about school and what the school thinks about the first days of school. I've never read this book before until now. It's really interesting, and I hope that you'll listen and enjoy the school's perspective of the first day of school. Join me now as we read A School's First Day of School, story by Adam Rex, pictures by Christian Robinson. And here they're getting the school ready, and the book is published by Roaring Brook Press in New York. That summer, they dug up the big field and poured the foundation and set brick on top of brick until they built a school. And it's the Frederick Douglass Elementary School. It's brand new. It's beautiful, isn't it? A sign above the door read Frederick Douglass Elementary. That's a good name for me, thought the school. Now remember, this story is going to be the school talking. Do schools really talk? No. But this is going to be the school's point of view, how the school feels about it, the first day of school. Most days, a man named Janitor comes to mop the school and buff his floors and wash his windows. This is nice, the school said to Janitor, just the two of us. Won't be just us for long, said the janitor. Soon the teachers will come, and then you'll be filled with children. So here is the man they call janitor cleaning the school, and he and school are having a conversation about the children are fixing to come, and he's trying to get the school cleaned up. The school creaked. Children? All kinds of children. They'll come to play games and to learn. Oh, said the school. Will you be here? You'll see me after the school day is over, said Janitor. Don't worry, you'll like the children. But the school thought that Janitor was probably wrong about that. So here he is in the gym, working in the gym, and school is asking questions about the first day, and Janitor is answering them. Then they came, the children did. And there were more of them than school could possibly have imagined. Here's the school bus, here are the parents, some are riding bikes. They're all coming to school, to this new school building. They got everywhere. They opened and closed all of his doors and lockers, drank water from his fountains, and played on his jungle gym. So that's what that is for, thought the school. School didn't know about what the playground or any of the things in it were for, but he was learning. Some of the older kids gathered by the school's back fence and showed each other their bored faces. And there they are showing each other their bored faces. This place stinks, said one, and the school gasped. I hate schools, said another with a puffy hair. To the agreement of his friends, the school sighed. It made the school sad to hear these children being fussy. But look, here are other children that are being nice to each other and playing. So not everybody was being fussy. But the school did hear the few people that were. The few people that were made him feel bad. One very small girl with freckles didn't want to come inside at all. Her mother had to carry her. I must be awful, the school whispered to himself. So the school was starting to feel bad because there were a few children that were acting naughty or didn't want to come. Later, he squirted the puffy-haired kid in the face, and then he felt bad about it afterwards. The water fountain squirted the kid in the face, and school felt bad about it. School was sad that that had happened. He watched the kindergarten kid sit on one of his rugs. The teacher says, as we go around the circle, please tell us your name. There was Aiden and Max and Bella and another Aiden and an Emma, and a Caden, and a Chloe, and then there's a little freckle-faced girl not saying anything. The small little girl with freckles was next, but she wouldn't speak. She only stared at her shoes until the teacher moved on. "I don't like school," she whispered to her lap. "Well," thought the school, "maybe it doesn't like you either." So school was getting really irritated with these few people that were being naughty or sad or not acting very nice about school. The children were in their chairs finally, but just as the school was starting to relax, his fire alarm sounded. All the children exited and walked to the other side of the field and stared at him. He was so embarrassed. He held his doors open for them when they returned. "Sorry," he said as the first child entered. "Sorry, sorry, sorry," he told them all, even the little girl with freckles. So school was so sorry that the fire alarm had gone off and had gotten them all upset, and they all had to go outside. At 12 o'clock, the school was filled with food. At 12:30, the school was filled with garbage. At one table, a boy told a funny joke. Another boy laughed so hard that milk came out of his nose. "Now I'm covered with nose milk," thought the school. He had to admit that it was a pretty funny joke, though, and even the girl with freckles had liked it. So here are the children at lunch making a mess, and school does not know what to think about all of that because he was so clean, because janitor had cleaned him. After lunch, the kindergarten kids learned about shapes. "A rectangle has 4 sides," said the teacher. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a square has 4 sides too. In fact, a square is actually a special kind of rectangle. "Wow," said the school. "I did not know that." So school is learning some things by listening to the teacher, some things that school didn't even know about shapes. Afterward, the children made a picture with glitter and paste. The girl with freckles made a picture of the school. "It looks just like me," thought the school, "except glittery. It's like she's known me all my life." And there she's drawn the picture. "Do you think I could have your picture?" the teacher asked her. "Don't tell anyone, but I think it's the best." The school thought she was probably right about that. The freckled girl smiled when the teacher stuck her drawing onto the school wall with a pushpin. "Ouch," said the school, but he didn't mind, not really. So there's the picture of the school that this little freckle-faced girl drew, and it made school feel very proud and very happy that someone liked him enough to draw a picture of him. At 3 o'clock, the parents came to pick up the children. I was full of kids. At 3:30, the janitor came to pick up at the school. "I was full of kids," the school told him, "and I heard a joke, and I accidentally had a fire drill, but everyone was nice about it. And I listened to a classroom, and I learned about shapes." So, school was not as bad as he had thought. It all turned out better than what he had thought. "You had a big day," said janitor. "Do you think," the school said, "do you think you could invite everyone to come back tomorrow? Especially that little freckled girl?" Janitor nodded. "I'll see what I can do." Janitor's cleaning up after the first day of school. Later, janitor sat at the top of the school and they watched the sun go down. "In the beginning, I didn't know what I was," said the school. "I thought I was your house." "Nope," said the janitor. I suppose some other places get to be your house," the school added. The janitor nodded. "That's true, but you get to be a school, and that's lucky." And the school thought he was probably right about that. And there's the school playground, all the fun things to do. Had you ever thought about the first day of school from the perspective of the school building? I had never thought about that. So then, after I read this, I started thinking about wonder what the chairs thought, wonder what the tables thought, wonder what the plants in the classroom thought, wonder what the fish in the fishbowl thought. So as you go to school, look around and just think to yourself, I wonder what these different things feel. I wonder what they think. How do you feel about the first day of school? Was your first day of school a good one? Did you have a fun time? I want you to enjoy school and to realize that school is a wonderful place, and it is your home for the day while you're there from 8 to 3 or how long you're there. It's your home, and the teacher is your mom that's there at school. Enjoy each day and look around you and wonder about how the different things feel. It's a fun thing to think about. Until we meet again, smile and be happy, and God bless. Have a good day.